welcome to African Brands. I'm Ore Ajewale. I'm thrilled that you could join us today. We begin with a brand leaders chat with the CEO of Tenece, Mr. Kingsley Eze, who's building a multi-competency enterprise transformation and technology consulting firm that combines enterprise and capabilities across many different industries and business functions. They're keen on delivering superior value to all their clients.
Tenece today has become a one-stop technology shop. It's a 300-plus man organization. So over time, we've built competencies in software development and IT advisory. Today, we're very strong in cybersecurity, supporting almost 70% of the banks when it comes to security solutions. We're very strong in infrastructure, be communications infrastructure and data center infrastructure. We're also very active on what they call endpoint devices as customers seek to expand the scope and level of using technology companies to provide services to their customers. We have developed a very strong outsourcing practice, where we provide resources to banks, to telcos, and other customers who are not interested in hiring and retaining a lot of IT professionals in their environment. There is no single thing we're doing. Our success is the result of a number of things we're able to do well. I make bold to say that we have the best people in the industry. Then over time, build the right culture of responsibility, of hard work, of empathy, of respect, both for amongst ourselves and most importantly to our customers. That has also helped us. Now, the other thing we consider very critical to our success is development. We train our people. We don't hold back anything when it comes to developing our people, and it's across board, not just our technical people. Even our management team, we make a lot of investments in training just to make sure we continue. We don't just attract good people, but we also attract and retain them. In the 10 years plus that we've been working, we don't have a single incident or failed project. There is no failed project anywhere today that have our name to it, not at all. Have we had challenging projects? Yes, of course. It's almost like the more challenging they become, the more they pull out the best in us, and the more determined we are to make sure we close it our usual way, which is closing it and closing it very well. Whatever we've been able to achieve as an organization has been the collective effort of the entire Tenece team, where everybody is working and doing their best, to make sure we achieve our set goals. I think about last year, it was somewhere between 87 and 90 million population in terms of the internet penetration in Nigeria. This year is about 103 million, Nigerians, with access to the internet. That is one of the primary indices or statistics that are used to measure to what extent a nation or a people are adopting technology. So on the individual basis, a lot is happening in terms of how individuals are adopting technology in Nigeria today. So starting from our academia, where a lot of general exams today happen using CBT. So our young people have more or less first scenario where they must begin to engage technology. Come to the financial services, you also see what technology is doing in the banks and all that. Government is an area where so much needs to be done, but it appears that it's not moving as fast as you would expect. I mean, one would also understand the size of government, the political cycles that tend not to continue with the previous activities of preceding regimes. the very bureaucratic nature of government. So all those things put together are possibly limiting government's ability to adopt technology as fast as possible. But I see a lot of things happening. Immigrations will be one good area. Corporate Affairs Commission is also another good area where quite a lot has happened, even though a lot more can also happen. Interestingly, Tenece is also involved in quite a number of technology initiatives happening at the government, at the federal level, and even at the state levels, with different states. So yeah, we may not have moved as fast, but we are definitely not where we were before in terms of adoption of technology. Of all the things we do in Tenece, one of the things that I consider very rewarding, not just to us in Tenece, but to the nation as a whole, is an initiative we started about 4 years ago. We call it the Genesis Hub. We invested in an innovation hub, which has become a breeding ground for young technology enthusiasts. In the past 4 years, we've trained thousands of young people on different areas of technology. In that time also, we have funded about 8 different startups, which are essentially, young smart guys who have come together with interesting technology ideas, and we have helped them fund those ideas, nurture or incubate those ideas, and also help them take those ideas to the market. So that also becomes our own way of checking the issues around unemployment, and all that. Reality is that today there is a mindset that government should provide employment for, but it's actually not possible. And if you look at countries that have done very well with single-digit unemployment rates, low value unemployment rates, countries like China, America, Germany, if you look at them, you find out that their growth is actually driven by small, medium-sized enterprises. And that is the kind of orientation or revolution I would like to see in Nigeria, where young people will graduate from school and be more interested in what they can do with their hands, be more interested in what they can set up by themselves, instead of dusting up a CV and trying to get into a paid job. So of all the things we have done as Tenece, our efforts in Genesis represents the one that is closest to our heart, because of the efforts, because of the role it's playing in developing young people in Nigeria.